Okay, here we are, rocking and rolling in this new tank. This was very tedious. And those pictures at the beginning of the video, oh my gosh. It's just a tedious process. And I'll show you what all I've done. Look how tiny she is in this thing. This is just a 40-gallon. So I got the heat lamp. I was gonna do a 75-watt bulb on a dimmer, but I looked in this lamp and there's a sticker on the inside, don't exceed 60 watts. And I do not do that. I can't afford for bulbs or lamps, the fixtures to burn out. So I just kept it at 50. I don't have a dimmer, but I have it kind of at an angle, aimed down at her little log. So this is a sun blaster. That's the UVB, that's a T5. And as you can see, there's no, like the reflector is, see what I had to do? I'm gonna have to just get a new Vivarium Electronics fixture. Those are so much better. So this is the same one I had on that little tank. It was sitting diagonal. And I had that reflector is from a blacklight fixture, and luckily it came out, but I noticed that the Sun Blaster reflector was a lot shorter on these sides right here, so it didn't come down as much. Vivarium Electronics come down a lot. So they're aiming to, you know, do the job. A reflector is supposed to increase the UVB or whatever you're using that for. If it's just a vivarium, you know, you're dealing with plants, and that's more of an output of lumens. And I've got all that figured out for my garden, my basement garden, which is pretty cool. Hi, baby. But I had this all on the same table, and she was watching me from the old tank, and then I put her in this one, and she was watching the old tank from the new tank. It's kind of cute. I also got a new one of these. These are really, really handy. I can just turn everything on and off here. If I have a dimmer, it's easy peasy. It's right on here. You know, I don't have to go all the way down to the, you know, to the outlet. So to get the UVB lamp in the right spot, I've got tiny little twist ties, twisted a whole bunch, and those little hooks going down to get it the right height for, drum roll please, if you don't have one of these and you have reptiles, why don't you? I've saved so much money. It was expensive. See, above her surface here, we've got 7.0. So right on the surface, it's going to be 6 to 7. She's going to grow. The height of that's going to change. It's super itty bitty. And on the flooring, I don't do loose substrate. Some dragons do well with that. I don't do that, so I got it's a vinyl mat. It's like a shelf liner. And I have Murray's old hide over here. She did go in that a little bit at the other tank, but everything was so cramped. And I'm gonna find a water dish to go in here. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Ta-da! Okay, so we've got our water bowl. There is water in there, just so you know. So those of you who love water dishes and your dragons actually drink, we're gonna see. Is she gonna go in there? Is she gonna drink? Don't know. Hey, baby girl. Hi. Oh, working on the worms. She already had some dubias, so that was cool. So we have it. I can't speak highly enough about these Exoterra tanks. Now, she is in front of a window. I'm not going to have that fully open all the time. She really enjoyed watching the birds last night in the grass. After the sun goes down, you know, the robins, they go out and try to get the worms, especially after you mow. Hey, Munchkin. So there we go. There's our update video. So we do have a few more things to do. at some point. Heat lamp that will allow 75-watt bulbs, or 100. I'm sure in the wintertime that's going to be important. A Vivarium Electronics fixture will be a lot better than that. And it turned out that one of my Arcadia bulbs with the D3 burned out. So that was fun. So I've got a ZoomEd bulb in there now, or Reptisun, one of those, and I'm not sure if that's providing D3 or not. I'll have to ask Miss Frances Baines on Facebook about that. Hey, Munchkin. So we got it. This was very tedious, but we got this far. So now I can return the tiny little tank back to the vet. All right, sweet girl. Well, if anybody has any questions or suggestions or anything, I'm always open. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the links below, and we will see you soon. Thank you. Okay, I wanted to add something. I totally forgot to say this. I noticed that YouTube was only uploading my videos in SD format and not HD, and that's really frustrating. They keep making changes. If you upload from your phone, I don't know if that's what it is or if it was settings on my phone camera, but hopefully videos from here on out will be a lot more clear. Oh, what's the matter? Hopefully they'll be a lot more clear. She does that when I talk, I've noticed. But anyway, it's embarrassing to put all this effort into videos and then you go back and they're all just awful looking. You know, when you spend a lot of money just to get a phone with a camera that's really good, so it'll be easy to upload and they'll be great, you know. So that's the least I can do. I'm not great at editing video. The least I can do is get the settings on everything correct. So that's all. Just wanted to mention that. I'm finally aware of that, and I'll be paying more attention to the quality of the uploads, because you want to see this little thing just so clear. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I love you, little girl. All right, that's it. That's the end of the video now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for donating. Check out the links below, and we'll see you next time.